Why did I press start? Ah, Poink, by the way. I have absolutely no idea why did I start this game yet. I really hope that we at least correctly take the screen of Laliet. Thank you, Laliet, for unknowingly providing me with this translation. And by the way, really, thank you. Please don't kill me through legal action. No, he will not. He doesn't care. He's a good guy, and I'm nobody, so it really doesn't matter. Get out, you stupid Twitch. Why do I have two people looking at my stream right now? One is me, another is Moobot. It's all completely fine. So we're starting Lalite against. Oh god, Lalite. Lalite will not stream his own games. If he were able to, he would be some kind of a madman and unhuman godly being at the same time. What exactly are we looking at? Oh, Lin against Moon is playing first. Okay. So it's not happy against... God, I need to change everything. Edit stream info. Oh, Lin against Moon can be quite interesting. Lin vs Moon. Because I have no doubt how happy against Fly would end. I mean, likely nobody has any doubt. The question is only how many maps can Fly get from happy. Lin vs Moon. But Lin against Moon, oh, that may be quite interesting, taking into account that Moon is currently the weakest race. Moon is the weakest race, yeah. Orc is the weakest race, and Moon is playing quite badly, but Lin is an amazing orc, so I don't really know what will happen here. Okay, hopefully stream is going on. Blindmaster takes creep with an item. It's oh, he's 2-1 already, so it's his second camp, and okay, he took a small camp. That's fine. That's not usual. You don't usually kill these scorpions. You don't usually kill these Nerubians, but at the same time, you can feel quite comfortable. It was creeps stolen from a night elf. Now Blade will be seen, and he still should take this blue ogre. Yeah, he was able to take an item that he doesn't really need, Periapt of Vitality, which we've already discussed on Reddit. Oh god, I'm not the usual visitor to Reddit, but oh, so sorry. Sometimes I leave my comments on the balance discussion in the balance discussions. Balance. It's not balance. It's balance. And now Linkrips Murlocs. He'll be generally fine until Dryads are out, and now he's ahead of Demon Hunter in experience, which should never happen, but it happens mostly because he decided to go for 3 grants. 3 grants will give you some creeping power early on. Yes, it costs you. It costs you in time. It costs you in ability to pump up raiders right now, but it's still some creeping power. Now Moon knows that he's gonna deal with the raider rush, raider harass. People call it raider noob, but it's never raider noob. It's just a stupid name for a reasonable strat. Yeah, if you call it Raider Noob, go and perform it on against the proper opponent. And look how hard you suck. That's another kill. 2-7 Demon Hunter is a disaster at this moment. He doesn't have his second mana burn. Second mana burn is amazing, and first mana burn is awful, mostly because second mana burn is so much more effective for Demon Hunter's mana, and his mana, of course, is one of his main resources to heal in Moonville. That's one Dead Wisp, that's one level 2 Shadow Hunter. Keeper of the Grove is only level 1. Yeah, Moon is terribly behind. Oh god, you shouldn't use. Yep. Nah, he didn't know that it was not a real Blade Master, but these entangling roots were unnecessary. Completely freaking unnecessary. No, Blade Master with a large Shinwell potion. With 3 grunts and about 4 raiders, Lin will be able to close this game about right? No, about 2 minutes from now. Just give your Shadow Hunter level 3 and that's all. That's generally over. Yeah, he's aggressive, he's waiting for his net to be done, and that's over for Keeper. Oh, he was able to stuff the Keeper with Demon Hunter, but Demon Hunter is now in trouble. That's a TP scroll for a grunt. Oh, he will need a few more raiders, like 3 more raiders. He doesn't want to pump up only raiders, he wants to go for Spirit Walkers. So that's a sort of a new norm for an orc, but it's still not optimal. You need 3 buildings, you will never be able to produce from all 3 at the same time. Your money income will just not support it, so in general, it's working strategy. It's inevitable to go for this strategy right now for Orc if you want to be successful against mass bears, because you need Spirit Link, you need Spirit Link to be dispelled, so Dryads don't attack and waste their mana, and you have a chance to then link your Blade Master and then to hex your opponent's heroes. You need raiders to control bears, you need Codas to eat bears, and Lin is going for an expansion. Okay, you don't want to win. You want to win after 5 more minutes. Fine, it's fine with me. I didn't expect anything else. You want to secure your victory. So, Blade Master got 2 amazing items, big healing stone, big invul potion. That's something that will save his life likely twice, but Shadow Hunter doesn't need this, of course, because he will not be fighting bears, and currently Moon doesn't have much except where are your dryads? Really, where are your dryads? You don't really want to fight an orc army while it's spirit linked. No, 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 no. Moon, you will die. Even including the expansion that Orc has, you will die. The 2 illusions of bears are nice. Not amazing, but nice. Yeah, and then they get dispelled, and 1 real bear will get devoured. And now everything is under the Spirit Link. Wisps will help, that's undeniably. That's a way to dispel Spirit Link, but not an optimal one. Big Invul is going, is being popped up on Blade Master. He also has healing working for him. He has at least 2, 3 more healing waves. Of course, Demon Hunter can't get to him. And Demon Hunter is down, and that's over. Yeah, it was just a terrible decision from Moon. He hoped to do everything with his beasts instead of dryads, but it would never work. There was no reality in which it would work. You need dryads Dryads give you a lot of power, and generally speaking, Dryads win you mid game. If you can't get at least 4-6 Dryads, you will not win with pairs. It's really hard to win with pairs alone. Even with 2 Dryads, they are not enough. Huh. Mm, I deny to say anything about race balance here. It's just Moon doing some Moon crap, Moon Moon stuff. Yeah, not crap stuff. Strange stuff that is unknown to anybody on the Earth except the Moon himself. By the way, I should do this to check if my chat is alive. And also, I should make chat disappear after about 15 minutes. Stream, ops, chat box, blah 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 blah. I want you to disappear after. Is there such an option? Font size. Oh yeah, hide messages after. What, only 200 seconds? Nah. Oh yeah, always show messages. Hiding messages is not an option. So, we're waiting for the game number 2, and I don't really believe that Moon in his current state will take a single game from Lin. I also don't believe that Fly in his current state and in current undead state will take a single game from Happy, so it will likely be 3-0 and 3-0 again, and it will be quite sad. Let's all root for all, yeah. Who? You and Moobot? Yeah, exactly. Me and my Moobot. Me and my monkey. My sweet, sweet monkey. Yeah, I just hope that Moon takes at least one map, maybe two maps. Night Elf is completely capable of doing so. It's not that easy, but it's perfectly possible. It's doable. It's generally something that you should do sometimes only by pure chance, because uh, what people don't really understand about Orc is how luck dependent the race is, especially early on, especially when you played Blade Master, because you depend on items, you depend on last hits, and last hits against large creeps are always a bit of a gamble, because you can't time it properly. You don't know if your opponent will use this mana burn against this large level 5 ogre or not. Uh, so it's impossible to time last hit properly all the time. And again, if you just decide to take an item, it's always a gamble, because either you'll click faster, your enemy will click faster. It's not something skill reliant. And again, you can just not find your enemy. It's also completely possible to choose a run creeping route with a Blade Master to run around for about 2 minutes doing absolutely nothing while your enemy gets levels. So yeah, such short plays look incredibly impressive when they work. When they don't, they look miserable. So Moon can win. Moon is able to win. Moon may win against Lin just by pure luck alone. And of course, both Demon Hunter and Blade Master are very item dependent heroes, and also your second hero is very mana dependent. We're not talking so much about Keeper of the Grove as we're talking about Shadow Hunter, but if you don't get any mana on Shadow Hunter, either passive mana through items or some mana potions, big or small, you likely not win the game, because Demon Hunter will get rid of your mana quite soon with level second burn, level 2, level second, yeah, with second level burn. So yeah, it may very well be that. Oh, they started. Nice. They started for quite a long time ago. Do I have about a minute delay on my stream? Who cares? It's completely fine if I am streaming with a small delay. I'm streaming mostly to myself and to learn English, to not to learn English, to learn to speak in English. I'm able to type, I'm able to support a forum conversation, but not a normal one. It's always such a pain in the ass to speak because the sounds in English are so complicated. Anyway, Lin against Moon, game number 2. Moon gets a good ring, which is two good rings to be precise. All stat ring is not terrible, and ring of protection, of course, is always welcome on Demon Hunter, especially judging by the last few games of orcs after patch that I've seen. Even more hero kill oriented against all races because right now orcs have no real ranged options. Back then wyverns could save the day, back then headhunters could save the day, and now orcs just have to kill a hero and cheese with raiders or they are dead. Or they are wrecked and have no future. They are wrecked and have no future anyway. It's just that they can get something out of their games if they play mass raiders and they have some chances to win. So, Blade Master of course sold his TP, that's expected. He got one? Oh no, he used one already. Okay, he got a healing self full stack, so he'll be quite a nuisance. I mean, he will not have any more mana than for one Windwalk. Oh, he destroys an item! That is so good! He destroys an item, but he is too late. Still a little bit too late. I mean, he can get a few hits on Demon Hunter, and of course Demon Hunter doesn't want to burn him, because burning 50 mana from a Blade Master doesn't achieve anything except that you heal. Oh god. You burned 50 mana from a Blade Master. That was not such a good decision, Moon. You generally wasted 200 HP in your Moonwells for that. I mean, yes, Blade Master would have his Windwall, but it would happen just now. He wouldn't be able to kill you. Yeah, now it's 2 Moonwells completely dry. Yes, it's only 5 AM, so about 100 mana will still regenerate. No, a little bit more. In these Moonwells, but yeah, mana economy in Moonwells is not an easy thing, and oh, it's Naga. And I don't like how you deal with it. Naga, what for? There is a reason why you picked Naga. He wants to kill a few early raiders. He'll likely go Mass Dryads this time. For archers, painful to see from an elf, but I guess they fit now with the new Wisp lumber mining speed. Usually, of course, against an orc you want to play as few archers as possible. Playing 4 archers is inevitable, but I mean, you need something to creep. Your creeping speed is abysmal. So playing with 3 archers is impossible against orc, but right now, but yeah, for archers it's just painful. It's 600 gold wasted, it's 40 lumber wasted, it's bad. And this money are truly wasted because you don't get too much out of this archer, so you're not playing some tier 2 archer huntress shenanigans. No, 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 you're just playing pure dryads. You would gladly trade these archers for dryads, even 2 for 1, I guess. But you simply have no other choice but to make these archers and use them, and that's painful. That's just that's just painful to see. Sorry, I'll tap quite a while, quite a few times because I'm unable to find a proper window which I'm streaming. So usually my streams get wrecked up at this moments. Oh, yeah, you'll still be able to take a Magnetor. You'll be able to get out. One grunt will likely die. Maybe a few raiders will die. One raider will die. Should die. No, it's just one grunt. Okay. Mm, a few hits are painful, but he should be fine, and he's making 4 dryads. It's likely 6 dryads after he gets to 60 moonwell. No, you need 60 moonwell. This Cloak of Flames is an awful drop. He should sell it. Yeah, he sold it. That was quite expected. And again, Ancient of War just walks to an Orc's base because there is not much Ancient of War can do on this map other than just starting his long journey at some point in time. Oh, Lin decides to kill Naga. I mean, he's not really here to kill Naga. He just wants to make his enemy go away because 4, 6 archer strats, I mean, dread strats are quite strong against an orc. You can achieve a lot if you control properly, if you find a good spot. But in the end, focusing Naga paid off, so not much died from an orc. I guess 2 raiders are out. I guess at least 1 grunt is out, which is acceptable losses. About 2 dryads died. About 2 archers die. Yeah, it's exactly 2 archers. And Moon is at 6 dryads, and he should continue attacking. That's the key for playing mass dryads against an orc. You should always be aggressive. There is absolutely no going back button except when everything is red and you have to retreat with a TP or with using stuff of preservation on your main hero. You have to be aggressive, you have to kill these raiders, you've got tools, you can focus with dryads, you can kite with dryads, and even though raiders got web, they are not that good when Demon Hunter is chopping them and killing them, and if you trade 1 dryad for 1 raider, you always get ahead. Is he going for 8 dryads? Yeah, he's going for 60 foot. It'll be likely even 10 dryads, and 10 dryads are formidable force. Lin got to do something about it. Lin got to stop it somehow. So he's harassing with the Blade Master. Oh, he's just... that's a good decision. He decided to uh, destroy a few Moonwolves with Raiders, and now Moon doesn't have a TP. Moon has no money. Sell your gloves on Naga. Would you please sell gloves on Naga? Nope. And that's some harass and an instant getting away. Oh god, this poor Koda beast. Why did you kill a Rhino? Why did you let Rhino die? I know rhinos are blind, but right now it's just painful to watch because this Koda beast had to TP out. But he was a greedy rhinopotamus, so He had to eat it right, and in the end he got slowed and was outside of TP range. So, 2 Moonwolves are down. That's bad, but acceptable. Uh, no unit is down for an elf. Does he have dust? Yes, he got dust. One Dryad is now down. And on the Orc side, one Raider and one Kodabeast. That, that's a small win for an Orc for now. Moon has to get aggressive. I mean, okay, you can get this creep spot, you can get your Naga to level 4. That's normal, but you have to do something. Right now, you can't play Mass Dryads against an Orc at 60, 80 food. You gotta make a difference. Okay, now Blade Master is out of mana, and now it's a good moment to attack. You know he's out of mana, you know he used his last Windwalk, and Clarity will regenerate him for the next 30 seconds or 40 seconds over in a minute to full mana back again. Moon, just attack! Attack his base, attack him, don't creep! I know you're afraid of another Raider harass, but buy a T. You got a TP. That's a good decision. Place a Wisp somewhere on a tree. I mean, place two Scouting Wisps. Do it. Wisps are acceptable losses. Now it'll be an interesting fight. They meet in the field. Blade Master has no mana. Dryads are dying, but so are Raiders. Dryads dying faster. That shouldn't really happen. You shouldn't attack one unit, you shouldn't focus one unit with all your Dryads, that's not how it works, but still he killed quite a lot of Orc units. Yeah, that's what had to happen, that's what was inevitable to happen. You can replenish your Dryads way quicker. So in these fights, the losses will be more or less equal, but uh, Elf will recover better. He will get way more money out of these fights. If he doesn't lose his Demon Hunter, and he shouldn't. Eh? What exactly are you doing? Oh, he's waiting for Naga to be stuffed away. And Naga got a TP. Naga may lose this TP, but will be completely fine. And Lin, of course, knows that the best answer to such Dryad strats is an Expa. Fortified Expa is decent, it's amazing, Dryads can do nothing about it. If Demon Hunter comes closer to destroy towers, he will get wrecked, because he will get entangled by raiders, and then he'll die right next to the tower. And Dryads are not good at killing towers. They are not good at all. One tower is not enough, but it will be enough to repel the army. Repel. Oh god, who cares? I am alone here. Nobody gives a shit. So nobody really cares. That's completely fine. Demon Hunter is almost level 5. If Demon Hunter goes to 6, I mean at 5, it's just easier and quicker to destroy, to remove mana from Shadow Hunter, to remove mana from Blade Master. But at level 6, of course, you turn into Superman and you just kill half of an Orc's army. Raiders can do something about it, but not really all that much. Now, Blade Master gotta get away while he is still under an effect of an invul potion. That is a strange fight for an orc, but why is Moon at 49 and not at 60? Uh, that's, uh, that's not what I understand completely. Oh, he just bought, he bought a sapper. Lin, Lin, I almost love you. You just bought a sapper to kill a dryad, two dryads. That's that's a strat. It was used numerous times by orcs back then in the days. When you fight next to laboratory and your opponent is an elf with dryads or an elf with huntresses, mass huntresses back in the days, um, you can buy a sapper. A sapper with his 250 damage that he deals to normal units, and of course it's siege damage. It works better against unarmored units. Is a decent nuke if you got money. And this sapper was super. It was completely superb. I absolutely adore it. Hell, Lin, you did it. You amazing bastard. God, he utilized the sapper. That's something that appears in one game out of 100, and it's something useful and it works. And now Moon is behind because you need 60. You need 16 Dryads. Dryads are so much cheaper, so you can allow yourself to have 60. And now he has no TP. He's practically doomed. And quite a few units are fighting against against heroes, which should not happen because you need to kill raiders. You absolutely need to kill raiders. As many raiders as you only can. I mean, he still gets something out of it, and of course he can replenish his army, but he lost so many dryads. That was so unnecessary. The previous fight was an end of him, because he started making an expansion without having 16 limit. If he just added like 3 more dryads, he would win this fight on the lap, no matter if Lin goes for a sapper or not. And this sapper, God, I love this sapper. This sapper was something out of this world. So yeah, on the lap, if he just delayed his expansion for a little bit, if he delayed his expansion for 3 more dryads, he would still have it. He would win against an orc on the lap, or at least trade equally. Oh god, so sorry. I failed in my life. I failed with how I got remove. I'm streaming the wrong window. Okay, that's finally fine. Yeah, if Moon played a little bit more coherently, if Moon played a little bit tighter, he would have this one. That was something he could have done, and I'm quite sad that he didn't. God, it's just sad. It's sad that he lost because his initial choice of a strategy was superb. It was an amazing decision to go against an orc with pure mass dryads, pure mass dryads work, pure mass dryads function. It was an amazing decision to remain aggressive. Yeah, he decided to creep a few camps on the way, but in general, he was looking for fights, he was taking fights, he was constantly trying to replenish his healing scrolls, because yeah, mass dryads need healing scrolls. Lin, of course, was doing everything correctly. He was taking speed scrolls. Speed scrolls against mass dryads are a must. Of course, not only because speed scrolls against mass dryads allow you to disengage quickly, but also because dryads have to dispel the speed scroll. If they Don't dispel the speed scroll. You just engage them. You engage them constantly, and while your raiders are sped up and are not slowed, you can deal with mass dryads quite easily. Um, if they dispel it, they lose a spear. They lose an attack because they have to raise their hands, so they have to chant whatever they want to chant, and yeah, some dispelling words. Get away, you dirty buffs from dirty green goblins. No. Yeah, it's likely so. Mother Nature, give your daughter some. No. No, we will not talk about cleansing juices. Okay. Okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna mention cleansing juices. Did the game number 3 start it already? Yeah! Finally I was able to catch the very beginning of the map and not talk about nothing for quite a while. So, Demon Hunter gets his level 2. Blade Master also gets his level 2. It's completely fine. It's expected. Nobody is too aggressive. Demon Hunter with Immolation is amazing on Hammerfall because of how many green spots are here and how many green spots you can creep quite easily with Immolation, getting your early items. And now he has gloves, which he will likely not sell for quite a while. He has his claws, he has his ring. Blade Master is quite close because I would say that gloves and cloak of mana, cloak of intelligence, who cares, uh, are relatively equal on these heroes. And of course, Blade Master got a circlet, which is a little bit better for him than a ring, but for Demon Hunter, a ring is a little bit better than a circlet, and they both got claws. So that's fine. That's completely equal distribution in items. So now Demon Hunter gotta find his level 3. Um, he should creep something. He really should creep something. Blade Master is skipping his grunts. Blade Master is trying to find something on the map. Oh, he got 2 grunts. He's getting his third, so not skipping all that much. He gets a third grunt before Bestiaries. That's a bit strange, but okay. Yeah, now he's creeping a large camp using dusts because he doesn't expect himself to find any kills on archers. The third grunt finds a night elf, of course, but there is not much Blade can do at this moment. He has one windwalk, he absolutely has no resources, and 3 grunts would be amazing, but not right now. He decides to take a troll. A troll is down. Of course, he doesn't want to deal with the rest of the camp. But he gets a scroll of the beast, and Demon Hunter gets a large healing potion, and of course, a large healing potion on Demon Hunter is not as amazing as one may think. It's good, of course it's good, but he may prefer a large invul here because large healing still doesn't stop you from being ensnared and just looking at the fight from the constant ensnare from 4 raiders, while large invul just gives you an ability to at least deal damage for 15 seconds constantly without interruptions and then get the hell away. Yet at the same time, of course, the large healing potion saves some juice in your moonwells for later, for the future. Blade Master rips for some reason at level 3. he creeps along with Shadow Hunter, but it's likely due to the fact that he was quite afraid. And now it's we're looking at another dead Keeper of the Grove. Yeah, that's hmm, right now not really dead, but TPing out, losing all the momentum. Blade Master got uh, remain with his units here because right now Night Elf knows where the Orcs army is, and he may decide to attack with the Demon Hunter, and there is only one raider, and the web is only... Oh, there are 3 raiders already. What the hell are you talking about? I don't know what the hell am I talking about. So on Hammerfall, nobody's expanding. Of course, Orc is thinking about expansion right now, but I'd assume that he will wait for a little while more because he would want at least his 50 food and at least 2 and better 3 Spirit Walkers to deal with bears. Otherwise, if he just starts an expansion right now, pure raiders do not deal well with bears. And now Moon skips Dryads completely again. Why don't you want to add at least 2 to your army? Now you're vulnerable to Hex again, and you'll just die through Hex and Entangle, and you'll be out of this map, and all the bears will get eaten because there are no Dryads, there is no slow poison, so the only thing that can stop a Cado Beast from munching on your bears is your Entangling Roots, and then I can assure you, your Keeper of the Grove will have better things to do, like saving his own life. No, Lin decides to go for a pillage and for an expansion right now. It's relatively strange. Killing Demon Hunter right now while he is under the influence of Moonwells will not be such an easy thing, except if he gets hexed. No, he didn't. But Keeper is something you can deal with. Expansion was cancelled. Yeah, it was not the best decision from Lane to start this expansion so early on. And Moon, of course, has the TP, so it was an awful fight from Lin. He lost quite some time. He still lost his expansion. He was unable to punish these archers, which is sad. Oh, he finds them. Okay. He gets something out of it. He gets 3 archers if they don't decide to die to this turtles. Oh, he gets 1 archer. That's even worse. And he loses a raider for it. And likely 2 raiders. And this was a bit premature hex, so he'll just get... get... No, he decides to die with the TP. Moon! You could use the... You could just TP out. Maybe it was a conscious decision, because in the end, it's still level 1 Keeper of the Grove. And Orc lost about 2 raiders. So he killed 1 archer, he killed 1 level 1 hero, and he lost 360 gold. Yes, he starts to make an expansion, but not much really changes. Night Elf still can cancel this expansion quite reliably. Buy an invul, yeah, buy an invul, visit shop, buy an invul, buy teleportation stuff. Give an invul to your keeper, and now Moon is completely in position and doing everything right, and of course it's another cancel. And that's painful for her. Orc didn't go for mass raiders, for actual mass raiders, for 6 raiders, 7 raiders, for cancels on moonwells, I mean kills on moonwells. He learned pillage and he didn't get anything out of the pillage, although pillage can be learned just in case it's relatively cheap upgrade. I always welcome people who get pillage just because we have a few raiders and some back perspective to start attacking on an opponent's expansion or main or whatever, just to get some gold out of it, because you pillage pays for himself from one moonwell. You just need to destroy one moonwell and it's already paid for himself. Or destroy this Ancient of War, which is pointless because he wants to kill moonwells. But right now he got only 2 raiders, 2 Coda Beasts, he has not enough units. He has an expansion which should be cancelled. Night Elf is thinking about his own expansion, but right now I believe Moon would like to go for 2 more units. He would like to go for 60 foot and then place an expansion. He can do so. He got exactly as much money as he would like to. Invisible Demon Hunter, by the way, some person on Reddit proposed change to Invisible Potion to make it 75 gold instead of 100 gold. I can say that I don't support it. It just doesn't matter. It's completely fine at being 100 gold. It finds its usage. It will be still completely fine at 75 gold. It may be a bit too cheap at 50, but 75, yeah, fine, go for it. It will not change anything really. Because if you're talking about invisible potion of invisibility, the main problem is how vulnerable your hero is. You need some hero you can waste quite a lot of time on. You need a hero that can either harass and get out, or just serve as a scout. And of course, Orc can fight. Now Lin doing everything correctly. He takes 2 bears. He eats 2 bears. He TPs out instantly. That's also an older sword strategy which can secure you the victory. You take 2 bears, you kill 2 bears, you TP out, you're fine. If you don't fight during the next, what, a minute, 2 minutes, bears lose 3 HP a second, I believe, 5 HP a second. I forgot how quickly Coda Beasts regurgitate their food. You're fine, but right now he has to defend his expansion. Bears are just inside, still inside the Coda Beast's bellies, and right now he may be in trouble. Because Dryads are still strong. And Moon finally added 5 Dryads when he saw so many Coda Beasts. Of course, Dryads are amazing against Coda Beasts, so they slow them, they don't let them to get out, they don't allow them to get out. Except under the effect of speed scroll, and they dispel speed scroll on top of it. So yeah, once Moon understands that bears, that Lin goes for bears, he instantly switches to Coda Beasts. And Kodos, oh god, he instantly switches to Dryads. Of course, you've got the same upgrades, you can freely switch at basically any time in the game. And he doesn't really even have to win here. He just have to trade properly. He has about 3 more minutes until this expansion gets really oppressive. So he's red now. He can get away if he wants, but instead he just decides to kill Blade Master. Demon Hunter is in trouble, but you've had the stuff of preservation. What happened? Really? Mon, really? Did you save a bear? If you play one stuff, you absolutely all the time should save your Demon Hunter. You should be completely certain that your Demon Hunter doesn't die. I mean, he bought him back. That may be the threat, but no, he could just TP'd him back to base, TP'd him back into the fight, and he'll still have the same healthy and happy Demon Hunter. And oh god, what did he do? What did you do? Now you have a red army, you've lost level 5 hero, you've lost so much money, you won this game already. Oh god, man. Yeah, you've killed Blade Master, and Orc will have to revive Blade Master from his altar, and you may want to get your bears back, because you absolutely can. Shadowhunter has no mana, has no speed scroll. God beasts are barely alive. Save your bears, but this one will get regurgitated right at this moment. So, no prize for you. This gacha box was empty. And of course, raiders are the second priority kills, because raiders cost a lot and they don't do a lot except for just... Now you got to get away. You kill a raider, kill maybe another quarter beast and get away. Oh, you finally gave Staff of Preservation to Demon Hunter, and I don't know why he wants to close this game so much right now. He should wait. He should wait for a little while at least. He can do it. The expansion is not really working at this moment. And that was amazing by Moon, by the way. He bought this Zeppelin so Orc can't buy the Zeppelin and save his units. There is only one in stock. And Zeppelin's out. I mean, they do some amazing plays and then they fail miserably. That's practically a definition of an old player. I mean, before that, and the map before that, Lean buying a Sapper to kill 2 Dryads was insanely good. And now this Zeppelin being bought by Moon is also something out of the normal place, even for pro players. He just did it. It's not even buying scrolls and invulns so your opponent can't buy them. It's buying a Zeppelin so your opponent can't save his units. And of course, Zeppelin is not completely useless for you. Yeah, it can be put into a net by raiders, but in the end, you will still be able to save a hero from being focused for at least a little while. No, that was a bad decision by Lin, wasting this invul potion. No, he didn't waste it. He just wasted some HP. He's at 56, Moon is at 58, Moon is relatively close to level 6 at Demon Hunter, and if there will be no great difference in limit at this moment, level 6 Demon Hunter will just clean the field. He's so freaking good. If your army is still there, if your army is still fighting, and you've got units to spare, this Coda Beast should die. Yeah, Entangling Roots, Healing Wave. No, the Coda Beast gets away, but Blade Master is in trouble. Demon Hunter gets saved by a Zeppelin. Zeppelin gets rooted in place, but it doesn't matter. Blade Master should get wrecked here. Blade Master should die. Although removing 2 Coda Beasts is also a great decision, and Lin lost. Yeah, finally. That was good by Moon. That was perfect by Moon. He made amazing decisions during this match. He practically won because he played better here. I completely not accept these 3 expansion attempts from Lin, because playing raiders, playing pure raiders against bears is already painful enough. You have to find openings, you have to control the field, you have to TP out with your Coda Beasts, you have to harass Moonwells, and then you just waste 2 and even 3 raiders that possibly give you 50 food. He was at 40, I believe, when he started an expansion for an early expansion, which never pays off. That's painful. That's not good. Okay, finally we're at the map number 3, 4. Oh yeah, it's 2-1 already. Fine. We're looking at autumn leaves. So an elf will start with a green camp, like... Oh no. No, that's a risky play. Damn, that's a risky play. Because usually you play safely. You just start with a green camp, with immolation. Then you relatively safely creep this camp. But instead he decided to start with this camp. And right now Moon's Ancient of War is red. And it may not survive. Of course, he will just redirect the Sasquatch and kill everything else. Hitting his own archer was not expected. Oh, you'd better not doing enough damage. I've almost died. Get wrecked. Because really, Agent of War hits on the archers are absolutely insane. They are amazing. And of course, Lin is behind because Orc creeps slower. And then Moon will likely go for his 2 remaining green camps to get his level 3. Yeah, yeah, do it. Yeah, it's expected, it's what he should have done. Or just can't do it, he can't creep quickly enough with grunts. Especially since he is going for 1 grunt strategy. But even with 2 grunts, he would not be quick enough. Although with 2 grunts, he would punish Moon here for being so greedy. Because placing the Ancient of War so far away from your base is generally asking for you to be harassed by Blade Master, by 2 early grunts, because your archers do not create a fighting unit. Yeah, they can shoot their arrows, but the moment something is on top of their heads, they just hide and they're afraid and they try to drain all your moonwells, so you can't fight with your archers solely on your base. And your Demon Hunter is strong, but it's just 1 unit, and it's a melee unit. And so the moment your Demon Hunter starts killing a grunt, you just start running away with this grunt. And meanwhile, your Blade Master and another grunt kill your wisps. So then Demon Hunter switches, you start running away with another grunt, returning the previous grunt, and so it's really oppressive early on. If there is no Ancient of War on your base to provide more archers to give you defender's advantage, to just beat the crap out of random grunts to form a wall. Yet Lin didn't go for it. Lin went for relatively late 3 grunts, for relatively early upgrade, and it of course may not be his demise, it was a reasonable decision, but right now it may not be an optimal decision. So we've got Shadow Hunter almost done, we've got Keeper of the Grove, we've got very quick tier 3, but in general it's default from both players. 2 circlets on this Blade Master, because there is enough small camps on this map. So Blade Master just decides to go for 2 circlets, and he got a consumable. Got a... No, not a consumable. He got a free item, which also helps you. because you can sell it and get your second circled instead. A large healing stone is amazing, of course, on an orc, because for as long as your blade master can remain in contact with your opponent's army, you deal immense damage with him, and you change the outcome of the fight to your benefit. So what else do we have? Shadowhunter is still level 1. That's terrible. It's still completely possible to kill this Keeper of the Grove. Yet now TP instantly is moved to him. No chances taken. Although with Hex you can of course kill a hero even when he has TP on. Will it be 3 raiders? Oh, Lin goes for a Berserker Strength. Quite early Berserker Strength. That may help. Yeah. It's no, it will not work. Hex is too early. Here he decides to TP out because otherwise he'll lose a few more archers. Back then he decided to die because he had an advantage on the field. He was losing only level 1 keeper. He didn't care. Right now, he decided to TP out because losing a keeper and then losing about 2 archers to raiders is, of course, more costly than just losing a keeper, and it's completely worth to waste a TP on that. But now he will need to get his invul potion. Maybe Lin would like to buy out an invul potion. Yeah, he did exactly that. That I doubt he had such a plan in mind. I guess he just wanted to save his to make sure that his blade master is safe. And here, giving a large healing pot was a bad decision. Now we've got Demon Hunter without large healing pot. We've got bears without form. We've got no TP, which Moon has to buy. And get out. Yeah, just get out. Just get out. You've killed a raider. You've lost a bear and an archer. He had to stuff him out. Like instantly. Your healing pots don't work against Hex, man. You know it. Yeah, it was a crit, but you should have expected at least one crit from a Blade Master. It's something that he does in the end. Something that you should be able to predict. Now, Moon is not exactly losing, but he's certainly not winning this game. At this moment, pulling a large red creep camp. On one hand, you've got 2 bears. Bears deal immense damage, bears rejuvenate you, bears do a lot of useful stuff, and you can't really contest this expansion. So that's a very reasonable decision. And Orc, of course, can just run around the map with his army, otherwise he'll get wrecked on his expansion. What? Oh no, he properly cut the corner. He knows where the moon will be. Damn, Keeper of the Grove is still level 1. And he still has this large healing potion. Although, okay, Shadowhunter has no mana for Hex and that's what saves him. Now, Demon Hunter is in trouble, Demon Hunter is dying. He should have this healing potion. Not useless Keeper. And that's all. That's over for Moon. That was a good game number 3. No, that was a terrible game number 4 because he just put wrong items on wrong heroes, and he wasn't able to use stuff properly. I mean, Demon Hunter should have large healing potion, Keeper of the Grove should either just die, he's still level 1, or have a TP, and so it doesn't really matter who has the stuff, both heroes may be focused and killed. I mean, if you leave stuff on Demon Hunter, it's completely fine, but it was a disaster. He mismanaged his items and he lost the game. He really lost the game about 5 minutes ago. Then Orc was able to catch him on a shop and make a difference. Sorry, Moon, but you've got one map. One map where you've played properly, where you've done everything right, and it's still fine, I would assume. Still, it's still something. You got out something against the best orc against the better player. God, I'm saying that someone is better than Moon. The better player than current version of you. Not than you. Sorry, Moon. You're still on a pedestal. Nobody can move you away from the pedestal. You're still a king of all elves. I mean, of course, I'm not such a big fan. I'm just pretending, but in general, I can acknowledge a decent player, and that's exactly what Moon is. Even now, he sometimes do complete wonders, and then he loses miserably. But it's fine. Nothing we can do about it. And so the next game. The next game will be what? Fortitude against Starbuck? Fly against Happy? I don't really know. I mean, as of now, nobody's playing. We're just waiting. Waiting for the rain to fall and kill us all. And not much we can really do about it. Oh god, I'm looking at my YouTube stats on the wrong, in the wrong browser window. No, 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 don't look at me. Nobody should watch me. Anyway, I am mostly training my English skills, which are abysmal. Abysmal. No, Abysmal is an evil henchman from Aladdin. No, he's not really a henchman. In the cartoon, he is a main villain, I would say, but I mean a cartoonish one, of course. But every villain in Aladdin's cartoon is a cartoonish one, except for an actual most evil, the major big bad guy who is always portrayed without a hint of humor, so the audience knows that he is the one. He is the blackest and the meanest, and he never washes his foot, and he wears sandals with socks. And so, will we start soon? Is there any info? Because as much as I like looking at Lolite's stream, I don't understand a word he says. So in the end, I am completely oblivious to what's going on. I mean, by the way, the original stream is from Lolite. Watch Lolite, not me. He's good, although he comments in Korean. Don't watch Back to Warcraft. They are awful. I don't like Back to Warcraft. Watch someone else, please. Or not. Oh, who cares? I I really can't tell you what to watch. So, oh, by the way, another proposal, not a proposal, another possible fix that I've read about on Reddit lately was oh, buffing Keeper of the Grove aura, which I greatly oppose to. I mean, there are a ton of propositions on Reddit which will make a game great again. But they are usually so incredibly stupid that there is absolutely no reason to say anything about them. And sometimes people come with reasonable propositions, with reasonable ideas, which may work, but uh, not always. Sometimes it's just not. I mean, it's a good design. It's just not a perfect solution. And one of such solutions is to buff Thorn Sword on Keeper of the Grove. And I'm completely against it because right now, if we look at the recent mirrors, the mirrors after the patch, Keeper of the Grove is already picked way more than Naga. Why? Because Naga requires you to do something. To make some decisive action on 50 foot when you've got 4 Dryads, then you've got uh, your initial archers. Yeah, Naga is strong, Naga is situational at this moment. But now with the nerf to piercing damage and so bears above the Dryads are nerfed, you have such a problem that this window of opportunity for Naga is not long enough, is not wide enough. So Keeper of the Grove becomes a better decision already. Since Keeper got a Thorn Aura in its current form, and of course Entangling Roots are not useless, they helped your bears to focus whatever your bears want to focus. So they prevent your opponent from juggling their units and ruining your focus. Anyway, but the real player is, of course, the Thorn Aura. And now it's 15, 30, 45, and the proposition was to make it 20, 35, 45. And usually you take your Thorn Aura at level 3. So you get 2 turns, 1 entangling roots, because there is no real reason to get more entangling roots in this matchup in the mirror. So, and hey, love the stream, didn't stay long, but I'd love to be a regular supporter. Mind adding me on Discord at Landry02. Oh, uh, I don't really mind, I don't really care, but I don't use Discord all that much. Okay. I doubt you'll be a regular supporter, though you're likely a bot, but fine, fine, no problem, absolutely. Sorry if I'm accusing you of being a bot for absolutely no reason. I'm just a bit tired of bots writing me. I can add you anytime. Although I can't really find anyone with the name Lanrif02, and for some reason my stream just crashed. Huh? Why? And the game started. Okay. The game not just started, the game is on. Why did my stream crash? Come on, get back online, you potato. No one with the name Laundry02 was found. So sorry. My apologies, I can't really find you on the Discord. Is the stream back on? Is it still dead? No, it's back up. I've got to write that sorry, no person with the name Laundry02 can be found on Discord. But you always can add me yourself. My name there is the same. I hope my stream is back up. Okay, the game started anyway. The game is on. So Fly got Fly was quite unsuccessful in harassing Happy. I mean, of course, I predicted to be 3-0, but maybe Fly will be able to take at least one map from Happy. That's completely doable. He gets an item, he gets a creep, and he gets a free healing in the tavern. Half a minute in the tavern does not really help you all that much. It's a bit too much time to spend there. Healing takes a little bit less. I mean, including your natural healing, including healing self, including the fact that you'll be active on the map meanwhile. Uh, Yet if you... Oh god, Twitch, please open on my phone again. I need to read the chat. I really do. Or do I? Anyway, Happy is a bit ahead. Oh yeah, he got very apt of vitality. Now Blade Master gets to level 2, while Death Knight is at level 3 already. That's not good! Welcome to the chat room, my phone says, so I guess it's fine. Oh, hello, bot! I don't really like you, dear Xeclipse for Xex. God, I thought that access on the borders of your nickname is a thing of the past, and this cancer is no longer around us, but apparently not. Apparently we're still in the era of access. Batrider. What? The fuck? Is Fly trying to kill Happy with bats and liquid fire? I mean, right now he just wants a Batrider to kill his gargoyle. It's completely justified to just kill a gargoyle with a Batrider. It's fine. It works. It functions. This Blade Master will live, by the way, because Demon Hunter, Death Knight, he's decay, not decay. Death Knight will not catch him quickly enough. This gargoyle may. Oh god. This gargoyle cancels the second heal itself. No, 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 don't stop. No, this gargoyle is no more. Yeah, this was not Mass Bat Riders with liquid fire. Happily. This was just normal trolls TC. I mean, Fly doesn't go for wyverns. He just goes for such a quick tier 3 with headhunters, with berserkers, with Tisir getting out while your Shadow Hunter got no levels. I doubt it could ever work, because the main problem is not only the fact that Undead has units and you don't. I mean, he made fortified defenses, he made burrows with spikes, he couldn't be completely starved by pure goals killing 4 of his burrows. It would never work, so that's why he is able to prolong this game, and is not afraid of Happy's army right now. But, oh, it's wyverns. Finally, it's wyverns. But in general, the main problem is that your Shadow Hunter is so low level. And Yetisu also needs at least level 2. And right now you've got no hero to fight with, and you've got no chance to win this game. You need level 3 on your heroes. And to get this level 3 you absolutely need units to creep quicker. So no, sorry Fly, this strat was doomed from the beginning. the hell was this game? Is he just protesting the fact that... I'll try to add this guy again. Lanry02. No one with this name could be found. Maybe he is O2, Oxygen Landry. Nope. Sorry, my friend, I'm unable. Oh no, you need to add a friend. I'm a potato! God, I'm such a potato! Of course you need to press add a friend, not just... Oh god. And I was searching through my friends list during all this time. That was amazing decision by me. And someone is... Oh, someone is typing to me in the Discord. It's fine. So, the game number 2 haven't started yet. I mean, I don't really know what Fly was doing. I have zero idea. The main reason you're making wyverns against an undead is not only because wyverns can hero focus, wyverns get poison, etc, etc, wyverns can kill acolytes, so on, so on. But it's also due to how much damage they deal to creeps and how comfortably you can creep with wyverns. And if you start with your tier 3 while not having wyverns, you just lose this advantage completely. Yeah, you get your quick tier 3, you get your quick poison, but without actual wyverns, you don't creep. Your heroes are level 1, you lose the game. No matter if how many level 1 heroes you've got, you can have a TC, you can have a shit ton of... I mean, you can have 4 level 1 heroes if the game ever decides to allow you to do so. It still wouldn't work. Oh, the game number 2 is up. So let's look at what's going on. I mean, I don't deny that Undead is overbuffed, but right now, right now it was a mistake by Fly. I mean, I don't even know if it was a mistake or some play I don't completely understand. It really looked like Liquid Fire Batriders, which also wouldn't really work against an undead. Some observer is lagging, that's fine. Happy got 6 acolytes. It's a normal scouting acolyte, right? It will not be a quick expansion. Although it can be on Echo Isles, it absolutely can be on Echo Isles because the expansion is so easy to creep. Natural is always very open, but it's also quite hard to defend. Your reinforcements will get caught, an enemy can buy your mercs. No, it's just an acolyte to know where the Happy is going. And the Happy is going to safely creep his green spot. Of course, he will not... Fly could have killed this blue ogre. Yeah, it requires 2 windwalks on level 1. I mean, in the end it's 3 windwalks. But it's doable. Instead, he decides to go for a green spot himself. That's fine. That's the best item he could get from it. That's a bit lucky. And of course, right now, Happy wants to get these 2 level 1 gnolls. They are gnolls. The Nerubian is getting up. Happy should lose this ghoul. Yeah, 1 ghoul down. That's of course not the end of the world. I don't remember, but I doubt Happy will get level 3 from level 2 from this spot, so he will not have additional regeneration and speed for a little while longer. That's good. Flyby is the second sock of agility. That's amazing for him. Not just good, that's actually amazing. He almost got surrounded by skellies. I mean, at from some perspective, it's actually good that Happy doesn't creep right now, because these skeletons got a very limited lifespan. So the less skeletons are alive and on the field, the slower Happy creeps, and he doesn't have that many ones right now. That many charges. It was his last one. No, Fly, you should try better, or better just kill a ghoul. Nope, no chance for Fly to do any difference. And he skips barracks again. He skips barracks completely, and it will also not be a good game from him. Please make at least wyverns. Oh, that was an interesting decision to get surrounded. No, it's over. It's just over. Happy should run towards. Okay, he's 2 and 7. He can get his green camp. Fly, please don't do what you're doing right now ever again. I mean, spikes are not cheap. Spikes are not free. I mean, they are not that costly, but they are certainly not free, and for a while, Happy will not attack you at all. The first gargoyle is in production. The first wyvern is in production. Finally, he decides to make wyverns before he gets to his tier 3. That's a progress. Oh. I've got answer to Discord. And it's likely a bot because he's saying that I'm such a great streamer, which I'm not. Sadly, that's sad. I thought for a second that he is a real person. And he just that tells me that I'm a great streamer, and that's such an obvious lie that that I don't believe you any longer, Mr. Landre02. Or I am just being paranoid. Anyway, I mean, there is no real reason to cast this game right now, because these two wyverns will not achieve much. The Blade Master is dead again. Shadow Hunter is not in the best condition. Did someone tell me that I'm a great streamer? There is no real point to cast anything right now. Now Shadow Hunter gets deleted. Coil level 2 and Nova will just delete your level 1 heroes, so it's inevitable. Even Torrent Chieftain suffers quite a lot, and Shadow Hunter simply is a mid back. And quite a small meatbag. He is a lunch. And quite a light lunch. He's a salad, to be honest. He with his 475 HP. I mean, he's likely 450, maybe 500 now. I don't know if his HP was ever changed. So let's just hope that Happy decides to win quicker. I mean, he might just make 3 more gargoyles and win on the spot. Or he may decide to switch to Finns completely, because that's also a winning strategy. Yeah, Wyverns sort of work against Finns, but when Undead doesn't have too many Finns. I mean, 4 Wyverns against 3 Finns, against 4 Finns, when you've got TC second, are a good deal. Yes, Finns web Wyverns, Finns deal additional damage to Wyverns, but generally Undead wants to kite your army when you've got a TC second, and with Wyverns against Finns, the problem with web is that unit remains in place. So if you kite with Finns, you can't focus the same Wyvern that you've webbed before. So your damage splits. And if you decide to apply focus, if you decide to apply pressure, you leave yourself open to Stomp. Stomp just decimates you then. It hits your whole army. And of course you leave yourself open to Blade Master just cutting every unit down. Which of course is not an option in this game. But I'm just explaining some vaguely related concept, because why the hell not? Because right now Fly lost when he lost his Blade Master for the first time. Oink! Eat him up! Yeah, at level 2.5 he got 525 HP, so it's either 500 flat on level 1 or 475 on level 1. In both cases it's very low number. And now Happy finds out that his enemy got spikes, and spikes level 2. And ghouls still don't care, because statue is there, and statue is healing, and statue healing is insane. So it's over. It's all over. No matter how many towers Fly have, no matter uh, how much damage spikes deal. Yeah, towers help although, but he's not mining all during all this time. God, the guy compliments me again. Ah, my friend. My friend, I'm so sorry. God, if you're a real person, you're the sweetest person in the world. And I'm just a grumpy idiot. A grumpy and paranoid idiot. Happy is waiting for his ghouls to recuperate enough to start hitting orc buildings again. Meanwhile, orc was unable to kill any acolytes. He got a few ghouls, I would believe. At least one ghoul. No, he killed one acolyte, but of course Happy is at level 3, so he doesn't care all that much. Poison is being made, is being researched. And yeah, it's of course liquid fire. Why the hell not? Do we even have a bat that is alive? Nope. And of course Echo Isles are good for ranged units, because Because of these turtles, yes, piercing damage is not dealing any additional damage as magic damage deal to the big turtle, but at least the big turtle doesn't reflect and doesn't kill your unit slowly. Now Happy just hopes that Fly will fight him. Happy wants the Fly to fight him. If it doesn't happen, mm, then Fly will eventually lose his mining. Fly will eventually lose his. He lost his mining already. What are you talking about? He is long distance mining from another gold mine. Fly, what the hell are you doing, really? Happy starts his expansion from Necropolis because he can. Blade Master will just die. Is he Fly protesting the current situation by playing the weirdest and the most not entertaining strategy ever? He killed. He killed the Shade and left. I guess it was the moment when he decided that he made his point. So he's free to leave. My streams. These are not my streams. These are Lalaite's streams. I mean, he's streaming in Korean, so yeah, I'm the person who streams in Russian, but God, man, you're being too good. In the end, it was quite obvious that Happy will win, but damn, what Fly was doing in these two games? Researching Liquid Fire when you have no Batriders out is sort of a last drop. It just means that he doesn't take this game seriously. Doesn't take this game seriously at all. And I can understand why. Because he's playing against an undead, he's playing as a weakest race against the strongest race, but at the same time, likely because he's playing against Happy and he doesn't have the slightest idea how to deal with Happy. At least he lost relatively quickly. He... It didn't take us too long. And now we're waiting for the game number 3, number 4. No, it's number 3, but the game number 4 will not happen. Sorry. It's not something that will occur. No, no, no. Oh, again, I have to remind you, if anybody watches me, that I'm watching Lalaet stream. If you want to watch the original, watch Lalaet. I mean, my restreaming that's about 30 seconds delay, I would assume. Maybe a little bit more. Someone came to my stream. Thank you. Oh god, I'm still wasting my time. I mean, really, Fly had no chance in the game number 2. It's just sad how it ended. Because I believe that Lin would win. No, Lin couldn't win. Happy is not in his prime form. I mean, his mental trauma against Orc, which he was dealing with for 20 years, is gone. Okay, it's gone completely. In the last maybe 2 years, he understood that Undead is no longer weaker than an Orc and got a significant advantage in this matchup. In any matchup, for God's sake, but in a matchup against Orc especially. No, the game started. Amazing. And now, but now he's getting a bit sloppier. Sloppy, he's getting a bit unconcentrated. Not only against an orc, he makes mistakes against many players, so he's not completely out of reach for even a weaker race like an orc. So we've got relatively standard openings. That's that's fine. Again, War Mill. Again. Oh no, he's going barracks, but right now he's going barracks and War Mill before attack. Lie. The hell are you doing, man? I mean, you've got 11 peasants. You go barracks and War Mill before attack. What for? You will not have food to support your production from these barracks. I mean, if you want to make trolls, of course you can fit one more troll, and if you go into 2 boroughs before tech, your tier 2 is extremely delayed. 2 boroughs before tech is an awful build right now. And happy goes. Happy goes for a normal creeping on Autumn Leaves, but he also may go for a quick expansion on Autumn Leaves. Quick expansion is relatively easy for an undead. I wouldn't say that it's free, but it's free for God's sake. It's really free. You don't need a necropolis. You can completely close it with just one ziggurat and a necropolis, so it's really free. If Blizzard want to balance an Autumn Leaves a little bit, they really should open an expansion here a little bit. So it can be closed with just 2 buildings. Although maybe now they already removed additional trees. Yeah, he went for 1 Berserker and 1 Grunt, but as of now, it's just very late. Back with headhunters, and these headhunters will not do him much good, and of course he can't really harass Happy because all he has are mirror images. He killed 1 ghoul? I mean, what the hell are you talking about? He just killed 1 ghoul. That's 1 ghoul dead to a mirror image, which is... The Happy should be ashamed. Really, the Happy should be ashamed. He had mana to save this ghoul. I mean, I told you he's playing sloppy right now. He got sloppier. He can be won by an orc. Blade Master is level 3, finally, and right now Fly doesn't have his tier 2 and his tier 2 hero. I mean, right now Shadow Hunter should have already been in production. Should. Who cares? Healing is cancelled on Death Knight, but it doesn't really matter because Death Knight will find his level 3 and Aura will provide him with enough healing. Right now, healing matters only on ghouls, or if Death Knight goes lower than 50% HP. 5 Zerkers already. That's an interesting start. The problem with Zerkers is how vulnerable they are to spells. And how with just Zerkers you've got very limited tools to control your opponent. So I suspect we'll see just coils being thrown. Yeah. And now he'll get away. Get back. He'll kill another Berserker with a coil. And another Berserker with a coil. Or just with an arrow. And that's inevitable. That's what happens when you go Berserkers right now against an undead, and it's something that always was an option for an undead. Just killing your units with spells. And since you can't engage, since you can't properly make an undead fight if he doesn't want to, he can get away, wait for a cooldown. Cooldown, yeah, it's exactly a cooldown, not a cooldown. Wait for a cooldown and get back. And he can repeat it for quite a few times. I mean, if Happy has chosen a Leech, it would be a one-shot on a Zerkers, for as long as they are not actually Berserkers and are Headhunters. But right now, Fly already have almost no chances because he lost 3 Berserkers, he lost 1 Grunt. Losing 1 Grunt is already painful, it's not a ghoul. It's by all means not a ghoul. Without Leech, none that has no slows, and of course, killing Death Knight just because Happy felt safe is an enormous achievement, and this lady in black should also die. Happy, why do you people always have to prove me wrong? And not just by the game flow, but by your random actions. Happy was creeping a relatively hard spot. I mean, not a hard spot, but in the vicinity of an orc. Uh, without a TP, without a small invul, without anything to save his hero. He knew there is a Shadow Hunter on the map. And of course, he had Skellies, and not only Skellies from his Wand of Necromancy, but also Skellies from Dark Ranger's ability. So he could just put a skeleton as a scout, as a living ward to prevent such a harass, such an attack. It's a creepjack, it was not a harass, for hell's sake. No, 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 you can't do it, Fly. Or can you? I mean, really, no amount of mirror images should let you get a red spot this early. I mean, Berserkers with Berserk deal a shit ton of damage, but... Really? Good, that's... What happened with you? After the first 2 games, you're playing way better. I mean, you're choosing better moves in general. Then it's Django of Endurance, and he should be very angry right now. Because, of course, he has a TC, and TC doesn't stuck with Django. I mean, Django is still a lot of gold, but anyway, he wanted an item, he needed an item. It was a bold decision, it was an amazing decision. And in the end, he just got nothing. 400 gold out of it. Fly got large in wool on Blade Master. Blade Master is level 4.5, by the way, which is amazing. Do you want to take both red spots? No, Happy doesn't suspect this crap. Happy has absolutely no freaking idea what's going on. I can assure you. That's not what he expects from the game. Now Shadowhunter is suddenly level 3. Shadowhunter got a pipe? Really? Was it a pipe? Oh, no. No, give pipe not to the TC, give pipe to Shadowhunter, please. Your TC will die, you will lose an effect of a pipe. You need Shadowhunter to be a carrier of a pipe, that's quite important. Happy attacks. Happy, of course, will kill at least 1 Boro, maybe 2, but in the end... Oh, Destroyer is up. And Destroyer has no mana. That's interesting. Why did you let your destroyer get up and while it has no mana? Come on, Happy, play better. I mean, I really cheer for Fly, but right now he's doing everything right. And I don't want him to win because Happy does everything wrong. And right now Happy gets into 60 and Fly should suspect it because it's really hard to support 4 statues and not saying 3 destroyers and 1 statue. And Happy just raised another destroyer, also without mana. What the hell? Is it really Happy playing as an undead? Why would you waste mana on your destroyers raising your status while... Oh, he lifted up the third destroyer and now Fly should know. Fly read the game correctly. 3 destroyers and a statue barely possible on 50 limit with such amount of ghouls. No, he kills something. I would assume he killed a few peasants. Gets himself a Coda Beast. Get yourself another Tauren, and another Borrow, at least another Borrow, because right now Happy is 20 limit ahead. I mean, you've got 800 gold, that's amazing, but Happy is 20 limit ahead of you. Of course, Fly correctly uses his mirror images. He doesn't make the mistake of not scouting while creeping. You always should scout your surroundings. 1 Berserker for free is fine. It's not the most pricey unit. This Borrow is too late. He has no chances. He'll meet 70 upkeep against 50 upkeep. He'll get devastated no matter how good his heroes are, how much experience he got. That's just not doable against an undead. He gets first armor, of course. An undead got no upgrades, and it just pushes his upkeep. Now he may decide to get an upgrade. Get creature strength or... Come on, you need creature strength for your destroyers. 1 destroyer with full mana. 1 destroyer with a relatively high amount of mana. That's not good. Fly needs to wait it out, and while... Oh, Happy doesn't attack with these destroyers that got mana. No? Yeah, he turned off an orb. That's why Happy is happy. It's just 1 button press, I mean a toggle press, but it matters a lot. It matters so much. Now mana burns relatively slowly. Mana still burns down. It'll go down to 0, but right now... Now Fly goes to 80, I mean to 70, and Happy makes another Ziggurat vision to go to 80, which is a mistake by him, by the way. He should have attacked here. He should have fought here. He got destroyers with mana. He got everything he could ever want. He got a significant advantage. And he wasted it. He's wasting it right now. He still got it. He still will have it for about 2 more minutes. And Fly knows that 2 biggest spots on the map are no more. So he can waste a little bit of time at least staying on his base. No, that was good from Fly. Taking these 2 red camps was insanely valuable. Come on, Fly, win 1. You can win 1. I believe in you. Not if you just stand there. I mean, although right now, exactly if you just stand there. You need another borrow, not a Coda Beast. Another borrow would be awesome. This peon was unable to pass through, but it's fine. He's additional skeleton and level 3 to the Lich there, but it's fine. It's generally fine. Blade Master is almost level 5, although he'll die quite quickly. Fly has no scrolls, and of course Berserkers love scrolls. And no Dispel, so these two illusions of Death Knights are relatively scary. God, poor Torrent. Yeah, Torrent's got so much better, say, back to Warcraft. No, they've got barely playable. That's what you mean. In reality, this unit that is so much better just instantly gets removed by any magic damage. As it was before. And now Flay just dies. That's the sad reality of this matchup with current ghouls. You can't do much when there are so many ghouls attacking your berserkers. And your torrents really do not help against an undead army against ghouls, because they never connect to ghouls. All they connect to are skeletons, some random one ghoul, and they get demolished by destroyers. That's not a way to go. You can't win. He got himself a good consolation prize. He got himself a destroyer, and he didn't lose a single hero, which also matters. But Happy will replenish his army quicker. That's the problem. He killed mostly ghouls, and ghoul limit is very, very replenishable. Maybe Happy will want to go for fiends, but I doubt it. It will be ghouls all the way again. And as much as berserkers deal a lot more damage than ghouls, they lose 1-to-1 to ghouls. I mean, they don't lose 1-to-1 to ghouls, but they also need to kill destroyers. And it's impossible. You can't kill destroyers that easily. He starts making a tower. That's a good decision. Yeah, that's something that destroyers will not be able to deal with quickly. Ghouls, on the other hand, of course, yes, ghouls can demolish the tower in seconds, but destroyers, no. No, destroyers are awful against fortified towers. Fly is waiting, Happy is waiting for his attack. He will likely not get anything other than just more ghouls and more statues and some invul on Death Knight. No, it's just scroll. Again, ghouls with 2 scrolls will be unstoppable here. I doubt Orc will achieve anything. And now we see an undead making an expansion that will be up quicker than anything but a tiny, and orc bot a tiny. So okay, orc expansion is up. Orc's expansion is up and running, and feeding an enemy with so many illusions is also not completely optimal. But I guess Fly doesn't really have much other options. He's almost level 6 there, and he will have his Bladestorm. And Bladestorm is devastating against ghouls. If ghouls can get away. Because ghouls absolutely can get away with their speed. Win. Win! Win Fly, win at least one game and I'll go happily. Because I can't say the word happy while the happy is playing. It creates a misunderstanding. So Fly's doing everything correctly right now. He's mining on 3 peons on his main, but it may be a conscious decision because there is only 300 gold left, so there is absolutely no reason to mine with all the peons. And for some reason, Happy didn't move his acolytes? Oh, it's time. Again, he could have mined with less acolytes on, although it doesn't really matter. And again, Happy is at 77, while Fly is at 50. Come on, man. Because Happy can sell buildings. That's also something that people usually neglect. An aspect of this game people ignore. But it matters. It matters a lot, and Happy attacks with 7 destroyers. Look at him go. And they both though passively standing there. Yet everything is getting removed from Fly, along with his face, his heroes, his life. Yeah, it was a significant mistake by him to not spend his gold. But 7 destroyers, my man. And that's another thing about an undead, which also people usually underestimate, how quickly he can turn statues into destroyers. And and the answer is instantly, of course. So when you need to pop up about 5, 6, 10 more limit, you just morph more destroyers. I mean, not 10, but a few additional limits, a few additional points in limit. Because statues are not produced that slowly. So you get a relatively quick production of the statue. And then you morph it into a way stronger unit instantly. Yes, for additional gold, yes, for additional supply, but you literally pump up your production by not producing anything, by just morphing statues. And that also matters. And destroyers with mana, and of course they will have mana if you morph like 7 destroyers out of 7 statues, are insanely good. They are tier 3 mighty, incredibly powerful unit. Yeah, Fly could buy a shit ton of heroes from the tavern, but it would not solve anything. That's 3-0. Expected 3-0, I would say, but in the end, I really hoped Fly could get the game 3, but on one hand, he was a bit greedy. That, that's sad. He really overstayed on his... Oh god, why did I close the stream? Why did I open the live ship books from Robert Hope? I don't know. I mean, I'm reading this right now, but... Okay, the stream's over. I hope the stream was over. I've closed the fly... I've closed the light stream, so... Okay, it's over. The series are over, the stream is over.